Cookie, 3 points on the road away to Bromley today. Just how pleased are you with that performance?
Obviously it was a difficult surface and something we had to get used to quick, even though we do train on 4G at the minute, back at obviously Maiden Castle, but no, it was a well-earned 3 points. I thought the lads were absolutely fantastic, every one of them, from obviously Joel in goal to Manny right at the top, and I thought we got our rewards for hard work, and as we've showed today, when we do play football, we are a good team, by the way. And like the gaffer said after the game, just that belief, he's just give us that belief again, and we all knew we could do it, but maybe for whatever reason we had a lack of confidence and stuff, but like I said, as you've seen today, we can play and we are a good team, so when we do that, I don't think that many teams in this division will live with us. So yeah, we put this to bed now. Obviously a great 3 points, great result, and move on to next week.
A few setbacks, stuff like injuries, going down 1-0 early. Early on the season you might have crumbled, but today I guess it motivated you to go on and get that goal back and go from there.
Absolutely, like you say there, previous games where we've been 1-0 down early doors, we'd concede another, and it's obviously a mountain to climb, so we had to steady the ship. Obviously the goals, we're all disappointed about that, but we'll debrief that on Monday when we're back in with the gaffer. We'll obviously have a look at what we can do better, and yeah, like you say, other factors like injuries and stuff, but I thought everybody grit the teeth today, and it was, like I say, a well-earned 3 points. Like you've just touched on there, the setback with the early goal, that's probably the most pleasing thing for me, because there has been games there's been games in the past where, like you say, we have crumbled and we go 1-0 down early doors and then it's 2-0 in quick succession, so that was really pleasing for me. And obviously the lads at the back who's come in's made a massive impact, and I thought they were absolutely fantastic today, but not just them, like I say, throughout the team. You can go through everybody today and be like, yeah, a real good performance, so yeah, fingers crossed we can back it up again next week.
Yeah, and just personally, how have you been finding things out there, a new system, creating chances, hit the bar today, how are you finding it?
Yeah, well, I was a French tip away from a goal, wasn't I? So no, obviously it was a great game for me to play, and obviously I want to be in that number 10 role creating, and that's my game, and yeah, obviously the goals will come if I keep shooting and stuff, and getting in the box, in and around the box as well. So I had a few where I've had a few where I've dragged wide, which I do need to improve on, but there's no better person to learn from than obviously the gaffer. So yeah, I'll obviously work on that, and fingers crossed I can hopefully put a bit more dip on the shots and hopefully get them under the bar next time. But no, I'm feeling good. The gaffer's given me a lot of confidence to just basically go out and do what you want, obviously within a structured shape, but playing in that role, that's what you need to do. That's the license you need to have to just go and create, like sort of be off the cuff type thing. So yeah, he's been a breath of fresh air for me.
And just talk to us about the atmosphere around the place, gaffer coming in, a few new lads as well. It seemed to have a good impact on the squad.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the gaffer said after the game, before the game, we've got to come here and we've got to believe we can win these types of games. Obviously they're a good team, they're second in the league for a reason, but obviously if we stuck to the game plan like we've practiced all week in training, then there's no reason why we can't get a result. And it's just that belief, because we are good players. Like I said today, there's times today where they couldn't get near us with the sharp one touch quick play passing, and like I touched on earlier, I don't think there'll be many teams that will actually live with us in this league when we do that. So yeah, it's more just from like a confidence and a belief point of view. He's just bigged us all up, sort of put his arm around us, and sometimes that's what you need, and obviously at the minute it's working, so long may it continue.
Yeah, and you speak about confidence there, and building a run of results, 2 good performances now, and I bet you can't wait to get back on the train pitch and turn attention to next week.
Absolutely, it's obviously swings and roundabouts football. When you're losing games, it's not a nice place to be involved in sometimes, but that's when you have to just that's when you just have to obviously stick in and you just have to grit your teeth, and obviously that's what we've done today. It wasn't the prettiest of game at times, but that's 2 good results on the spin now. Obviously a long journey back home, but obviously after 3 points it's always a nice journey home. Obviously another tough game next week as well, walking away. We're back down in these ends next week, so the games come obviously quick, fast for us, and that's the best way. Obviously when you're winning, you just want to be out there constantly and stuff. Like I said, obviously the flip side, when you lose and it's not as nice, but yeah, fingers crossed we keep the train rolling.